Hey guys, welcome to the Dr. Mudgil podcast. This is episode 81. I can't believe we've done 81 of these podcasts already, but we're flying through them. And this week, I'm going to talk about a subject matter that's very near and dear to my heart. So I love talking about like mindset, motivational stuff, setting goals, setting a roadmap to achieve your goals. And someone brought up a topic that I should discuss, and that kind of revolves around establishing good habits and establishing a routine and how doing so can help you actuate any goals that you may have. Listen, I know all of you are probably very familiar with my philosophy of stacking daily wins, doing the one thing every day that you need to do to get you one step closer to your goal, whatever that may be. In my world, there's multiple wins that I like to stack every day. So there's obviously my fitness goals, getting my workout in. There's my nutrition goals, getting my calories in with the appropriate macronutrient breakdown, specific amount of grams of protein, of fat, of carbohydrates. There's my professional goals, reading my slides and seeing my patients and taking the best care I can of them. There are, business goals, running my business and other investments and, things that I'm involved in. There's family wins that I need to get every day, spending time with my kids, dropping them off at school, whatever the case may be, spending time with my wife, telling my kids I love them, telling my wife I love her, giving everyone kisses and hugs. Those are all part of the daily wins that I must get every day. But in order to get those daily wins, you need to have habits and routine that are aligned with that. And for me, the way I kind of structure my weekend, listen, obviously things come up, family emergencies or schedule gets tweaked in some way. But essentially, if you took my weeks, throughout the year, they're essentially carbon copies of each other. I mean, literally to the last detail. Mondays, I have a set workout that I always do. I have a set thing that I eat every day. I have a set lunch that I have that same day. My work schedule is structured the same way that day. I get home around the same time. I have the same routine with my kids or, whatever it is for Monday. Tuesday, the same thing. I have my set workout for Tuesday. My set lunch for Tuesday. I eat the same lunch on Mondays and Wednesdays. I eat the same lunch on Tuesdays and Thursdays. I eat the same lunch on Friday. My workouts are pretty much the same week to week. I do one weekend workout, and then I do, these are like my lifting workouts. I do one weekend workout. I lift on Monday, I lift on Tuesday, and I lift on Thursday. I take one rest day, and the other 2 days is like light cardio and core, whether that's on a Sunday and a Wednesday or whatever the case may be. But, by and large, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and either Saturday or Sunday are 4 heavy lifting days for me. Now, this may sound crazy, and listen, I think looking at myself objectively, I am probably a little bit crazy. I think some folks might view me as being absolutely nuts. But what I will tell you is that most folks who are able to achieve whatever goals they set for themselves, there is a degree of craziness that all of us share. And what that means is there's non-negotiables for every day. It could be every day, it could be every week, it could be every month. For me, it's every day. There's certain things that I must get done every day. Like for instance, posting to social media is one of the things I do every day. I've posted to Instagram for maybe it's at 5, I think maybe even 6 years. I got to do I think it's 5 years. That I've posted every single day, never missed a day, no matter what. If I'm sick, if I'm traveling, doesn't matter. I've posted every single day to Instagram. I post twice a day to TikTok. I post I think I basically post every day at this point on YouTube as well. And that's part of the wins I have to get for every day. But the reason why it's important to do that, so you establish these pillars of your day. And believe it or not, I still feel like I have a ton of downtime every day. There's times of the day where I'm just twiddling my fingers or, looking for something to do because, as time goes on and you develop these routines and you establish the habits that are going to enable you to fulfill whatever your routine may be, you get super efficient at it. And, there's if I have a 5-minute window in the morning, between reading my slides and working out, while I'm waiting for my water to boil for my pre-workout meal, which is also the same every day. It's oatmeal with some protein, peanut butter, and a banana. While I'm waiting for the water to boil, I get my Instagram posts out. I get my 2 TikTok posts out. So I'm very efficient with my time and everything gets done, but by doing so, I have so much free time too. Sometimes I feel like, wow, I need to be more productive because, I've gotten my routine has become so routine that I'm very efficient at performing all the tasks that I need to do throughout the day. But listen, that's the only way you're going to achieve any goal. You can't say, hey, I want to get in shape, and then have these vague goals where like, oh, I'm just going to eat better, I'm going to work out, because I'll tell you what, you're going to look exactly the same a year from now as you do today. You need to be very specific. I talk about setting smart goals a lot. Goals need to be specific, they need to be measurable, they need to be attainable, they need to be relatable, and they need to be timely. That's the only way you're ever going to get one step closer to wherever your goal is. You stack those daily wins, you set smart goals, and you're hard on yourself. You don't ever let a day go by where you're not going to get that win in. That's going to get you one step closer to wherever your goals may be. And then you might have 5 goals. So that means you need to do 5 things every day, 5 different things that are going to get you one step closer to your goal. Like I said, anyone who is good at setting and achieving goals is just as crazy or crazier than I am. It takes an incredible degree of discipline to do these things, but that discipline, because of habits and routine, becomes second nature. And that discipline spills over into every aspect of your life. Like, I use fitness a lot as an example. You're never going to look at someone who is like in crazy good shape. No one like that is not disciplined. It takes an incredible amount of resilience. It takes an incredible amount of discipline. It takes an incredible amount of focus. It takes an incredible amount of sacrifice for someone to be like jacked and ripped. They're definitely, doing a lot of right things to look that way. Those are very goal-oriented, driven individuals. And I bet you they're very good at many other things. They're very focused in many other things in their life. They're probably great at their job, and they're probably, great friends. And, they're just super hyper-focused and disciplined. And that discipline, like for me personally, the fitness transformation that I had was probably the single most important transformation and, period of learning that I've ever experienced in my life, because the degree of discipline and, being completely maniacal, weighing my food, all of that sort of stuff, tracking my macros, which I still do to this day, all of that, it showed me that I'm capable of doing something I never thought I was capable of. But, that also spills over into other aspects of my life. Wow, if I applied that degree of discipline to my professional space, what am I capable of doing there? If I provide that degree of discipline with my relationship with my wife, how much better will that relationship be? All of these things, that mindset spills over into every aspect of your life. So with that, set goals, set smart goals, be disciplined, set a routine, align your behaviors with the goals that you want to achieve, and you will be amazed at the amazing potential that lives within each of us. So with that, I hope you all have a wonderful, restful weekend. Let's get it.